What's up, everyone? Alright, this is a tutorial for making the Dektos icons. If you've seen Dektos, obviously you probably have, because you're obviously watching this video. These icons are the ones I'm talking about. I got a request recently on how to make these icons, and I wasn't sure what he was talking about until he kind of pointed it out with like a little yellow highlighter kind of thing. Anyway, he was talking about Cube Squared by Etcoman, not by me. He made the icons, okay, but what he did not do was make the buttons for them. So, what you're gonna have to do, might be a little bit longer than you probably expected, but go ahead and download this. Etcoman, I'll put a link on my website and in the description. Okay. Extract it. Okay, here's your PSD. Here are your PNGs. Okay, let's just use this Illustrator. Let's do Photoshop, actually. Let's open this. Photoshop. And let's open the template as well, because we're going to make our own. I will show you both. First, I'll show you how to make your own. It won't be nothing flashy, but it will work, and it will, the tutorial should be enough. Okay. Well, that's getting ready to load. Okay, let's figure out what we want to make our icon. We can make it something simple. We can make it something easy. Let's make it the Google icon. I don't care. Let's make it the Google icon. Let's go to Google Images. Okay, not that icon, but Google icon. This one. Okay, let's figure out which is their best choice here. Try this one. View original image. Okay, copy. Copyright infringement. No. Okay. I don't know what all this is about, but I do not care. Shape this down. This icon, I believe, is 32 by 32. I can take a look. Hold on. While we do this. Okay, make sure you. It doesn't have to fill the whole thing. I mean, mine kind of touch the edges or get around the edges. He has it set to where it'll really look nice if you just, as long as you keep it in like this overlay and make it look nice and like shiny. It's really cool. He did a really good job. I have to, put my hand down and just say that this is one of the best icon inventions so far. There's her Google icon, simple, easy. Open his template. Make sure you put it in here, icons. And that's all you need. You don't mess with overlay, you don't mess with base, you don't mess with any of these folders. I don't even know why he has them in the template, but probably so you can adjust them. Doesn't matter. You can save it, or as I'm gonna do, I'm not even gonna worry about it. Okay. Here you have his Photoshop icon. What I'm gonna do is I am going to do this. Take your 32 by 32 icon. I prefer, if you make them, use this template. Or you can completely start over, delete all my icons, make your own. It's up to you. It's your desktop. That's why it's rating meter. That's why it's customizing it. Make it your own. Okay, we're gonna make it on this icon, in this example, 96, because you gotta make it triple the width of the original image. And the original image is 32. And make sure you have it set here. Let's do that. Make sure you have it set to where it goes like this, not like that, like that. So it expands outwards towards the right. And this original right here will stay as far left as it possibly can. There you go, just like that. Okay, you can set your first. Look, perfect. You can set your first guide to 32. It locks on perfectly. Great. Set your next guide. Make sure you set it to 64. If you don't set it to 64, it might be a little off. You might mess it up and it might look really funky. I'm not trying to set it to anything different than that. Let's zoom out. Come on, 64. There we go. Okay, and now there's your original image. Duplicate it. Move it over. 32 pixels. See where it says, like the little arrow, 32 pixels, down 0 pixels? Make sure it says that. Hold shift when you drag it too. Because if you don't, you might put it down a little bit. So just hold shift. And then, select your tool. Okay. And then you can do this one. If you do this one, make sure it's 64. And if not, do this one. Make sure it's 32 again. There you go. There's your button. There's the beginning. Okay, this one will be dark. This one will be light. And this one, you have a plain image, right? You could go to image adjustments, brightness, or hue saturation, Command U. In my case, mine's a Mac. I believe on Windows it would be Control U. Not sure. You can adjust it however, don't use this lightness. I don't really like it because it makes it, the whole thing, darker. That's not my intention. I want it to look good as well. I use brightness contrast. Make sure you use Legacy 2. It'll look nice. You can adjust your brightness. And then when you make it darker on this, it doesn't make it so gray. It'll keep it kind of nice. I would do -30. Turn the contrast up a bit. Maybe 30, and maybe make this one a little bit lower, about -60. And there, it looks really cool. I think that looks fantastic. And the same thing here. Brightness contrast. I'll go about 30, and then this one 30. Yeah, I'll go about 60 here. Okay, whenever you go dark, that's a good idea. Whenever you go dark, make sure you go the opposite light. So if you go -60 with dark, go +60 with light. Kind of finds a nice medium. That's pretty much it. Simple as that. What I did in Dektos is I made little arrows for the light part. Let's fill that with white. Cancel. Make that simple. Let's see here. You see it? Yeah, you kind of see it. Make it a little bit bigger. Kind of off. I guess we could use a basic shape. Yes, this will be good. Okay, now you have an arrow. I put it to the top in the middle of that one. Maybe scale it, make it a little stubbier. Looks pretty good to me, honestly. And then rasterize it. Merge visible. That's what it's gonna look like, pretty much. You can do without the arrow. You don't really need it. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I thought it was a good addition. And then here's your, I save them right here, and then you can save it as Photoshop button. And then we'll go back to this, and here's our button. There's our dark part. There's our original. There's our light with the little arrow. There you go. That's simple as that. Put it into the Dektos folder. Edit the Dektos doc text, whichever one you're editing, bottom, right, or left, and set it up how you want. Simple as that. That's all you need to know. Make sure you get his template. His template's really cool. I'm so happy he released it when he released it. It's right here. Again, I'll put it in the description. He did a really, really good job. Here's my comment. He's awesome. I commented a while back on his thing saying that how much of a good job he is. Again, all these icons are his. even the bottom ones. I won't say all these are his. These are all aren't his. I made a video. I made this. I made this. Let's say I made the Tibneo folder. I made the settings. MS. All thanks to his beautiful, amazing, highly incredible template. That's what made it everything possible. Yeah, I made a few of them, not very many, but he did a really good job. You made quite a few. I think this is my favorites. I'm not logged in. But yeah, good job to Etcoman. That's pretty much all you need to do. Even these bottom icons are his too. Anyway, yeah, that's Dektos for you. That's how you make the icons. Simple as that. I will edit this on my website with his link, and I will also edit Dektos on DeviantArt. I love it. I love how much of a sensation this has become. Thank you to everybody who's downloaded it. All 8,000, some of you, 49,000 of you viewed it. Thank you guys. I really do hope you enjoy it. So, just yeah, use that tutorial I just gave you. You should be perfectly fine. And that's all I gotta do. Alright, see you guys.